2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is Saturday, September 7th, and today I'm going to be doing some forearm training, some grip strength. Grip strength is very important. They say that's one of the things that people lose when they get older is their grip strength. So it's important to train to improve your grip strength. And so today I'm going to be doing some wrist curls. I'm going to be doing some reverse wrist curls. I'm doing some various forms of forearm and grip strength training. I'll be doing some dead hangs. And all these exercises are great for improving grip strength. And it's a very important part of physical fitness to have good grip strength. All right. So without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. But first, I want to make sure Buddy gets some camera time. I don't know if you can see him because he's sitting over there. Come here, bud. I just brushed him. I took him for a walk yesterday. It looks like it's going to rain today, so we might not go for a walk today. Maybe we'll go for a short walk because it might rain, and he doesn't like walking out in the rain, and I certainly don't like walking out in the rain either. But we'll see. Maybe if it doesn't start raining until later, we'll go for a short walk, right, bud? All right, so without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. Just want to make sure Bud gets some camera time. And I'm going to start by doing some wrist curls with the barbell. And I'll put Bud in the other room, and he can chill out in the other room and relax. I don't even have the AC on today or anything. The temperature is actually pretty nice. It's probably about 70 degrees, and it's not humid or anything. So it's one of those very few days where you don't need air conditioning and you don't need to turn on your heat either. So actually, if it doesn't rain, it'd be a great day to take a walk, right, bud? So hopefully we'll be able to do that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to start doing some forearm training. I'm going to put Bud in the other room. Bonk. And I'll start by taking 3 deep breaths and saying the mantra. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ooh, I feel more relaxed already, and I think that camera will pick up where I'm doing the wrist curls. Alright, so that's going to be my first exercise that I'm going to do is a basic wrist curl using a barbell. Great exercise for strengthening your wrists. Let me see, I don't know if that should pick up. Alright. I'm going to go for about, I don't know, anywhere from 15 to 25 repetitions. I haven't done this exercise in a while, so we'll see how it looks. Come along with me. 28 repetitions, really good exercise. It felt great burn on my forearms, and I probably could have done a few more repetitions, but I wanted to leave some energy because I don't want to burn out my forearms, because I'm going to do some wrist curls next, and I'm also going to do some dead hangs, or I'm hanging, so I don't want to really wipe my forearms out. It's a really good exercise. You want to get about good, at least on the first set, you want to get about 20-25 repetitions. Then you can add a little bit of weight and lower the repetitions down to at least no less than 15 though. So you want to choose a weight that you can get at least 15 repetitions with this exercise. Okay, next I'm going to do some wrist curls with a dumbbell. I'll start with my left hand. It's a great exercise, building strength in the wrists. I'll go for about 20 repetitions at least. Alright, I felt an incredible burn on my forearms and my wrists. Really great exercise. I'm going to try to get 20 repetitions with my right hand. Come with me. Alright, got an incredible burn on my right forearm as well. Really good exercise. Doing one hand at a time. Really stretch the fingers when you're curling, when you're stretching, bringing the hand down, and then curling right back up. You really feel those muscle fibers in your forearms really start working. Excellent exercise for the forearms. You got to give it a try. Okay, next I'm going to do a reverse grip wrist curl. Basically, I got my hands facing the back direction. And I'm going to go for try to go about 15 repetitions. This exercise, I got 10 reps. This exercise is harder than it looks. So I'm going to do 10 reps with my opposite hand. I got 10. I'm going to try to get 5 more so I can get my 15. This is an exercise I don't do very often. This, I really feel it in the back of the wrist. Really good exercise. All right. That's an awesome awesome exercise for building strength in the wrist. And that's an area where a lot of people neglect. You know, they want to build their biceps and their arms and legs and shoulders and chest and all that, but they forget, you know, the muscles around the wrists are very important. Just like the muscles around your ankles are very important, you know, to do those calf lifts and exercises like that to build strength around the ankles, because that's a major support. That supports your body, you know, when you're running or jumping or something like that. And same thing with your wrists. You want to have strong wrists if you're doing any kind of sports activities where you're using your hands, you're catching a ball, throwing a ball, you're using a lot of wrist strength. You want to have strong wrists. You don't want them to be weak and brittle. And so you want to try doing the reverse wrist curls with the dumbbells. And it's a wrist curl, and really good for strengthening the wrist. That's probably better for strengthening the wrist than the reverse barbell curl, where you're actually using your biceps as well. But that also hits the reverse. Hits the back of the forearm, not so much the wrist, but it hits the back of the forearm. So that's a different exercise. So you got to give it a try. Okay, next I'm going to do a hammer curl. I'm going to do a curl. I'll start with my right arm. Basically, you hold the dumbbell, do one arm at a time. I'm going to keep my elbow really close to my side, and I'm going to hold the dumbbell sideways to hit the side of the forearm. But this exercise also hits the bicep pretty good as well. So I'll start with the right hand, and I'll go for 15 to 25 repetitions. Come along with me. I got 20 reps. Got incredible burn in my forearm and my bicep. But just if I get 20 reps with my right arm, or my left arm, I'm sorry. All right, woo. Got incredible burn on my biceps and the side of my forearm. The key is you really want to, you don't need a lot of weight. The key is you want to keep your elbows tight to your side and just hold that weight and bring the arm all the way up and all the way down. And woo, you feel incredible burns. Really good exercise. It's good for the side of the forearm. Building up strength more in the forearm, not so much the wrist. But the last exercise I'm going to do is a dead hang, and that's a really good exercise for building up strength in your grip, building up grip strength. So make sure you stay tuned to check it out. Okay, the last exercise I'm going to do is called the dead hang. Now this is a great exercise to build up grip strength, and it also is a great exercise to stretch your back and shoulders as well, and also build strength in your back and shoulders as well. This exercise, I used to be able to do it up to like 3 minutes. Now, I'd probably be struggling to do it for a minute, but I think the goal is for this exercise, you want to try to see if you can do it for at least a whole minute. And if you can't do it for an entire minute, it's also good you can drop your feet down to release some of the tension for a few seconds and get a little bit of a rest, just enough that you would need, then pick your feet back up. So I'm going to try to do it for about a minute anyway. Basically, it's very simple. You just grab a bar overhead and lift your feet up and try to hang for about a minute. So come along with me. I'm gonna count for 60 seconds, as long as I comfortably can, and just hang.
counted to about 60, but I might have counted fast. But basically, like if you feel the tension's too much and you're losing grip, you can always put your feet down like this for a few seconds, give yourself somewhat of a rest, or just basically just enough. Put your feet down and hold your body up just enough so you can still feel tension on your grip. And then when you feel like you're a little more rested up, pick your feet up and finish your minute or whatever, how long you're doing the exercise for, and you really feel that in your grip. And that's probably one of the best exercises I know of to build up really good grip strength. Another thing to do is, I should have used my cell phone. Most cell phones have like a timer on them where you can set it for a minute. That way there you don't have to bother counting. You could just basically focus on your grip, and then set your timer on your cell phone or your smartphone. And then when it goes off after a minute, just try to hold on to it and see if you can hold your body weight up for a minute. And again, like I said, if you feel yourself slipping and you can't hold it, just put your feet down for a few seconds and get a little bit of a rest. And then once you feel like you're rested up enough, then, hold your feet up for a few more seconds and try to finish that minute. And again, like I say, it's good if you can try to build up to 3 minutes. They say that's really good, but that's an excellent way to build up grip strength. Remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember, keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day.